What's up guys, Clarky1991 here, as always. How are you? Another video. Basically, the past 2 weeks I've just been chilling, not too much hobby related stuff been going on. But during that meantime I have managed to just whip up this little assault marine. Basically it's the third one out of the 5-man squad. You've seen the other two. I'll give you a quick side-by-side comparison. But what's different to this one, which compared to the other, is that it's using the Army Primer range by Army Painter. Skeleton Bone, the colour, and basically it fits really well with my colour scheme, which is obscure, as you know. But yeah, and say all I've done really, apart from using the Army Primer, is what it's called pre-shading or something along the lines of that. And what it is, I learnt this from Orc Paint Nerd. When he was doing sort of his airbrush work, when he does sort of the grooves between panels of like rhino doors or something, he'll then work like a black line where those doors meet, so on the crease, and then basically it's a good base to work from. So basically it's something along, this has been primed with the Army Primer, so there is quite a difference between the colour you get just from a primer to what I'm trying to achieve. That's just because it's a little bit redder, my bleach bone, because I added a couple of drops just to give it a warmer hint. But as you can see, around the edges it's just a thinned out wash, and basically you just work from that. Yeah, so nothing too spectacular in terms of technique, just find it's an easier way to shade. With a helmet, I've not done it on this, but I do put a lot on. I like to start from fresh, if that makes sense. And obviously, it being primed, it's all one colour. So, obviously, to get like the creases within the knee joints and stuff, basically, I've not done this properly, but I don't know if you can see, that is just a bulk of metal between that, and that will receive a wash of Badab Black. And basically, the guns and the chain swords will also be painted black and then worked on from that. But yeah, basically I just want to show you my sort of method when it comes to, my new method when it comes to painting troops, because it literally took me an hour to paint this guy, whereas it would take me nearly 3 to paint this guy. Now, there isn't too much difference. This guy's receiving more light, so he looks slightly lighter, but they are very similar in colour. A couple more edge highlights to the one on the right, which was used using a quick technique, and you're pretty much looking at the same result, guys. So my recommendation is, if you don't want to fork out for an airbrush, which you'll be able to get the same colour from this guy onto that, these Army Primer ranges, they are brilliant, really are good, and with a few easy steps you can get your minis looking to what, excuse me, I got indigestion again, you're really looking to get results very, very close to what you would look to get when you're using just the normal bog standard brush. And just for old time's sake, I bring the sergeant in, and that's your 3 guys, and you've already seen the other 2 which are ready to painted. So not this week, because I'm basically getting drunk all next week, but the following week I should easily be able to bash these guys out for you. So look for a couple of Marines floating around YouTube, not this week or next. Right guys, I'll move on to the bases. I think that's my tea ready, so my mum might shout up soon. The joys of coming home to shoot videos again. As you know, a couple of videos back, I suggested paint schemes for my bases, and Tarragna, I can't even pronounce your name, mate, Taragnable, I'm sure I'll leave a link in the underbar for you guys to check out. Great guy, got some talent. He won Ghosts, Vans and Scania's Chaos Demon Prince, so you probably guys are already exposed to his channel, but if not, give him a sub. Oh, I've dropped it. Anyway, so basically what I've used is, but thanks very much for the video response, very useful, but I thought I'd give a quick, very easy method, which is just painting Denham stone onto it using very thin layers, and basically it's come out the way I wanted it. It's better like that because that's more of a true representation of the colour. It's basically a couple of layers of Denham stone, and that's it over a primed grey base with a bit of what's this, Adeptus battle grey ring, and you can see my messiness at the bottom. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you an update on the bases. I've painted 3, started the 4th, and the 5th is over here, not been touched yet. Unfortunately, with my chosen method, it means I'm hand painting all 60 bases. So that will be what I'll be doing for the next couple of nights when I get back. But yeah, that's all I've been doing, apart from prepping models. Oh, it's not going to focus, is it? There we go. So I've just been prepping models. Yeah, it's basically took a chunk out of my weekend last week. For one of the Terminators, I don't know if you remember, I did a spoof of Les at Awesome Paint Job's how to paint faces, called Mediocre Paint Job. Anyway, if this guy's going to focus, hopefully it will. Maybe not. Oh, let me back out. Oh, it's backed out. Oh well. This guy already had a painted head, and so I thought, why not use that? So I'll be using, from a Sergeant of the Assault Marines, I'll be using that. Okay guys, that's about all from me. I'll catch you, not next week, but the week after. And yeah, cheers guys.